versus film.
Hi, I'm Graham and welcome to Man vs Film. This is going to be a Blu Ray pickup video for the month of November 2015. Again, I spent a lot of money on Blu Rays this month and I picked up a fair few movies that I'll need to work my way through. I need to get a holiday, I think, from work to spend my time to watch all these movies. Let's just start with going through some of the ones I picked up. These are ones that I have never seen before, but they were really interesting in some way or another. Could have been the price, could have been the story. Pontypool is one of these horror movies that keeps appearing on lists. I don't know anything about it. I don't want to read the back of it. I picked it up very cheap and I'm in a horror phase at the moment, so it's something I just want to chuck on and see. Wes Craven, loved his movies, and I was going through his filmography after his recent passing and I stumbled across a couple that I haven't seen before, and one of those was The Serpent and the Rainbow. This gets a really good write-up, and it seems to be one of the movies that's actually based on true-ish life stories, and I'm really curious to see what it's all about. Okay, this one was in a second-hand shop and it was a quid, and I thought, you know what, £1, why not? And that is The Eye. I know it's remade from a Japanese movie. Other than that, it's got Jessica Alba, always good, and who knows what else is going to be in this. I picked up this documentary double. It's Koyana Scatzi and its sequel. I don't know much about these, but I've heard a few of my friends talk about them and I like the idea of what they're about, so I'm really looking forward to watching those. I also picked up Arrow's latest release. Now, Arrow is releasing some fantastic box sets at the moment. This is another one that I can't wait to delve into. It is the Edgar Allan Poe's Black Cats. Now, this is two separate films, one by Sergio Martano, another by Lucio Fulci. Now, Fulci I know a little bit about, the other guy, absolutely nothing, so I'm looking forward to that. So, Fulci's is the Black Cat, and Martano is Your Vice is a Locked Room and Only I Have the Key, which is one of those crazy gallo titles that you see all the time. It's what a title. I don't know much about it. It comes with a booklet about the movies. I'm trying not to read anything about it because I just want to put these on, enjoy the hell out of them, and then I'll delve into the wee bit of history about them. But this, again, Arrow, fantastic set. Speaking of great companies, I love Masters of Cinema. Again, I spent a lot of money on their new releases. They've had a few out this month. First up is The Naked Prey, starring Cornel Wilde. I've seen the trailer for this. It looks really quite fun and I can't wait to stick this on and watch it. Although I've got these movies already, I picked up the box set anyway because I'm a completist and I need to have it, and it's the Shoei Imamura set, and it's got 8 of these movies and a documentary, I think it is. I've got these already on Blu Ray, but I'm a completist, like I said, picked up. Next up is John Frankenheimer's Seconds. Now, I have seen this before a long time ago. It left a lasting impression. I can't wait to watch it on Blu Ray. And another one that I saw on the Master Cinema's YouTube page, if you haven't been there, you should go to it. It's got trailers of all the movies that are coming out, and this one is Dragon Inn. Now, even just seeing the trailer of this, it's very colourful. The action looks fantastic. I can't wait to see what it's all about. So that's my Masters of Cinemas that I've picked up this month. Denis Villeneuve's Incendies. I know nothing about this again, but after Prisoners, Enemy, and the latest one, Sicario, I want to search out everything that this guy has done. I can't wait to find out what it's about. Speaking of his other movies, I recently picked up Prisoners. Saw this in the cinema last year, really liked it. I really want to watch it again as well. Like I said, Denis Villeneuve is doing a fantastic job at the moment. Last month I picked up Let Me In and enjoyed it, but I just, you know, I wanted to go back to the original because I think I preferred that, so I managed to pick up Let the Right One in a second hand shop for £1 again, which is a fantastic price for a Blu Ray, and I can't wait to watch this. One of my favourite movies, and one that sorely needed upgraded for me, was Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and it stars Jeff Goldblum, Donald Sutherland, and it is just a great film. Also picked up, October gets me all high on the horror movies, things like that. I managed to pick up the double bill of 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later. I have never seen 28 Weeks Later, but I've heard really good things about it. 28 Days Later I saw in the cinema and I really liked it, but I'm just interested to see how the picture looks in Blu Ray because it was filmed very early in the digital age, and I'm really curious how that's transformed onto a Blu Ray now. Like I was saying with Wes Craven, I'm just picking up a few of his movies I hadn't got, and this one is one of my favourite trilogies I've seen countless times, and that is Scream. And I just didn't have it in Blu-ray. I've got it in DVD and I just wanted to upgrade it, and it was a really good price, so you know what, I finally went for the plunge. One of my favourite movies this year, I saw it back in February in the big screen and I loved the hell out of this. It was a fantastic movie. It really left me in a high when I walked out of the cinema, and I wanted to see it again, and that was Whiplash. Very probably going to end up my top 10 of the year list if it fits in. It was technically out in 2014, but I didn't see it until 2015, so it might work in that way. Again, great movie, and what a finish to a film. It really leaves you on a high. Talking about some of the best movies I saw this year, the best by far was Mad Max, and I was over the moon to pick this up in Blu Ray, standing in line waiting for the shop to open. Give me my Mad Max fix, give me my blood bag. What can I say about it? I've seen it a good few times this year. I love the hell out of it. It is the best action movie ever made. In fact, that's just it. Speaking of the best action movies ever made, this isn't one of them. It's Need for Speed. I kinda liked it. I got the Steelbook, it's the 3D version. I got a really good deal on it, so I picked it up anyway. So if you already guessed, I've started on my Steelbooks and I've picked up about 5 this month. So Need for Speed was just kind of like an impulse buy. Not one of my favourites, but a movie that I want to watch. I haven't seen it, I've heard great things about again, and that is Wild at Heart. David Lynch's movie starring Nicolas Cage and Laura Dern. Now, I don't know much about it, but when I posted it on Instagram, there was a few folks saying this is a fantastic movie, great purchase. So I'm really happy to have picked it up. I can't wait to watch it, and it's a really cool Steelbook edition, fantastic cover art. Another movie that I think I saw a long while ago, and it was one that I wanted to watch for a while, and again I picked up the Steelbook. It was a great deal. It was a flash sale on Steelbooks and I got a few. It's American Graffiti. I don't know much about it. I know it's directed by George Lucas, and it was one of his first movies, and you know what? Great price, can't wait to watch it. I'm a sucker for Kubrick. I love the guy, I think he's fantastic, and I'm on this quest to try and get all these movies on Steelbook Blu-ray. I know he's only did 10, and I've managed to pick up my 6th so far, and that is Spartacus. I'm getting there. I'm going to get them all at some point. The last movie that I picked up, this one that I've been watching for a long while, and I finally got a fantastic deal on it, and I couldn't wait to pick it up, and that movie is Fargo. I'm really getting into the Coens again, and what I'm finding is much like Tarantino, their movies are good the first time, but they get better and better with each sequential watch, and that is something that is very rare in this day and age. Usually you get movies that are fantastic and then they dip down a little bit. You very rarely get a movie that's good and rises to great masterpiece and beyond, and Fargo for me is one of those movies. In fact, most of the Coen brothers movies really find out that way. So that's everything that I picked up this month, and no doubt I'll be back next month with another list, although I'm going to try and curtail the spending a little bit as Christmas is coming up and I've got other things to buy. If you notice any bargains whatsoever, hit me up on Twitter. My username is GrahamDoe, and let me know about all those Blu-ray bargains so I can go and spend my money like I said I wasn't going to. And I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.